Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. Serginho's cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Delivery from Mbappe. Swung over. Now it's Dembele.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we... Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Terrific header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
João Neves clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Mbappe. He's one-on-one! Has another go! It's hit the crossbar. Messi. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Barcola. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Shapes to shoot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Bruyne. Spread it left. Mbappe. Gavi. Camavinga. Van de Ven. Zaire Emery. Oh, easy pickings there. Ambitious ball here. Akanji deals with that comfortably. Zaire Emery. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Dembele. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Just about within shooting range.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Mbappe! Now who's going to be first to this? Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Probing pass. Floated through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a Barcelona free kick. Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Koundé calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely worked. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Serginho. Some good work on the right flank here. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, 0-0 is a little surprising, and while initially they must have felt that they'd score from the many chances we saw, they might now be thinking that this could go against them.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. Mbappe! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Messi. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in. Real chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Good chance here! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Gavi. Well, that has not gone well. Akanji. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He has found the way through. Barcola's cross. Donnarumma claims it in safe hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's found a way through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Here's Barcola, looking to play him in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the shot! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Yamal to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Tottenham have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That is good alertness. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another.
It's Dembele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Mbappe. No outsmarting him this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that was vital. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to dink it through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And the finish! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So that's Dembele, gets through. Great chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Tottenham can consider themselves just about safe now. Serginho. Dembele pinches it off him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Zaire Emery. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Serginho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tottenham needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention.
Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's certainly onside here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout, and... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Forlan gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Barcola. That'll be a throw-in.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
They get a throw-in. It's not an especially good pass, that. Camavinga. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Dembele. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking to play him in. Oh, just skips past his man. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
That's really well cleared.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Chips it through. Camavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Gavi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the...
And a chance! Hakimi tries to clear. Dembele does well to get it back. Barcola. And it's Beckham. And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Timber. Forlan.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the comp. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nuno Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. He can get that clear. Messi. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Dembele powering forward here. Great defending, strong and determined. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe, and he's found a way past. Here's a shot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, he's done very well to take that back.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Gavi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Gavi does really well to win the... There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please be made
The
aware
midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Zai Emery.
Here we go
Coming on
again.
to replace him is
So the first half brought no goals.
Fernandez. Substitution in progress.
That's a good ball out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Rashford. Hazard. Some really good ball movement. And it's Messi. He's having a go! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's been drilled in. Tottenham do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Now it's Barcola. Camavinga. Over to the left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass is just off target. And here's Rashford. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure.
He's gone for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Conte, the man that is tenacity personified. Hazard, and it's played in. That could... And the shot! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, and he crosses it in low. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tottenham perhaps contemplating their next change here. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's burst through. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bakula! Oh, quality save! Deftly away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. 75 minutes played. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
And he takes a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ball's gone out of play. Can he get it through? Bakula gets into some space. Good read, needed to be.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
No, again there's no way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's not got that quite right. Struck first time. Oh, that's a waste.
Vinicius Junior probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Dembele. Camavinga. Great vision. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandez. That is Conte.
There will be 3
Variety
minutes
is
at
the
a
spice
time.
of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
That's an imaginative pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Nuno Mendes is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
You just cannot stop him! He's got himself an absolute peach. An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time. And the shots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Terrific header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He's picked his way through. Hazard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. That has been cut short. A searching ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Van Dijk is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again. Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see.
And he's let fly. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Ambitious ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, he wasn't going to let... And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Looking for a runner. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Zaire Emery, and he's decided to go for it. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Davis wins the duel this time. Bellingham goes on a charge down the left. There's the crossfield ball. Barcola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mendes picks it up out wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that was vital. Davis pokes it out wide. And he's being shifted off it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nuno Mendes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's lofted through here. Good read, needed to be. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Zaire Emery. That has been slung wide. Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he was quick to react. Approaching the half-hour mark. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, he's burst through! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Zaire Emery is fouled. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Nicely spread. Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
Barcola. He's found the way through. Barcola! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 29,
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Davis. There will be a throw-in.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Camavinga. Tottenham leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Barcola. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Spread it left. Threads one in. Terrific header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that was no routine save.
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Neymar. Over to the left. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Tottenham, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Tottenham carrying a one-goal lead. Camavinga. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. And he welcomed decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele. Dembele. Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's a sharp little ball here. Barcola receives it in a wide position. And he's found a way pop chance! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 29, Barcola.
Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Zaire Emery. Hakimi. Zaire Emery. It's Van Dijk. Van de Ven. Nuno Mendes. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
And a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Dembele plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Camavinga and Mendes. Played out to the left flank. Gavi. Hakimi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a pretty loose pass. Gavi. And it's Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
So, third corner of the game. Casemiro! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That's good running with the ball. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Barcola can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Single. The message is clear, none shall pass. He has found a way through. Now it's Barcola. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
that's definitely not his best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zaire Emery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Neymar. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tottenham can consider themselves just about safe now. Barcola goes on a run down the left wing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Barcola. Now that looks a decent ball. Mendes gets into a good position. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Out of play for a throw. Driving forward. It could be in here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tottenham are chirpy, cheerful and contented.